Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I would like to share with you 3 packages. We're gonna go through them. They're all from Amazon, and I lied to myself. I told myself no more knives for the rest of the year, but I was scrolling on Amazon and I found some stuff. 2 of them are knives. They're absolute ultra budget knives for sure, and they were interesting and cheap enough for me to say, why the hell not? And then one of them is another interesting little item that I've never had anything similar to before. Whatever, I'm gonna share it with you guys regardless. So we're just gonna go one by one. The unpackaging knife is going to be my Rex 45 Manix 2 lightweight. This thing is just stupid incredible. Yeah, a good review coming out for this eventually. I've been using this for weeks, coming on a month now. So by the time you guys saw the unboxing of this Manix 2, I already was carrying the knife for over a week. It's just that I had stuff being posted earlier, you know, spreading out the content, right? So yeah, I think it's been an absolute joy to use. So this is from CMB Made Knives, but this is not a knife. Let me pull up real quick just for some specs and pricing. Definitely pricing, because this, depending on how good it is, could be a really cool little stocking stuffer item. We still have a couple weeks till Christmas, and I mean, if you have Prime, a Prime account on Amazon, I mean, they're offering 1-day shipping, so it could be a last minute, like, what the hell, why not, stocking stuffer gift. That's cool. All right, so this is, and that's it. So you get some candy. That's cool. This is an item made fully of titanium, which is one of the cool factors about it. How do I unscrew this possibly? Or no? Maybe not. Is it just pressure? What? What? It locks? Okay, how do I... This is a freaking, like, frame lock. This is a fork frame lock. So it's a fork and spoon combo. And I'm thinking possibly, look, you have what looks to be a steel detent ball right there. So you disengage and it folds. I'm pretty sure no one has shown this yet. I might be the first to be sharing this. It seems like a relatively new item. So I don't think I can actually like adjust the tension. I think it's already just kind of set. I'll mess with them more up close, but there's like a little lanyard thing there, I guess. I mean, you could probably use it as a bottle opener, but it looks a little, looks a little delicate, honestly. This is ultra thin, weighs basically nothing. I have my scale right here. Let's go ahead. Excuse the scale, it's all dusty looking. It's pointing ounces. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's really cool. This is freaking sick. The price on this, $18. 18 bucks flat. That's it. Nothing else. Coming from a very highly recommended, reputable knife company that does a lot of budget and beautiful premium work. 18 bucks for this, in the materials, in the finish. I didn't know this locked, which that's a lot of cool factor right there. That's really neat. Yeah, this is this is sick. I'm actually going to be you know what, I think I might buy a crap ton of these right now, actually, while they're still in stock. But they're very close together, so there's a rub mark you could see just by opening it. So you could probably hear it too. Yeah, I might be able to like bend them apart a little bit, but whatever, it's not that big of a deal. It's just that I would like to anodize this And this is going to be mine, of course, so I'll see, you know, how this, if I'm even able to take it apart or not. But yeah, this is freaking cool. It's a super inexpensive little stocking stuffer. All right, moving on to the next one. This is definitely a knife. Sorry to bore you guys with non-knife things. I know you guys are here for the sharp stuff, right? So what's this one? Ooh, yes, this is like a really funky one. First off, I want to start with saying that I don't really believe in like astrology and zodiac signs and sticking crystals up your ass and freaking, you know, hippie shit, right? I don't believe in that. I wasn't raised around it, so it's not really something I really care for. But I'm familiar with it for the most part. This is a little knife, and from the specs that I saw on Amazon, let me actually switch the page real quick. Where is it? Oh, here it is. There are 12 different variations of this, all with different designs. Of course, all three of these items that I'm showing you guys today will be linked down below. But so there are some specs. That's cool that it's all laid out there for you. You can pause if you'd like. There's a name and the model number, made in China, of course. There's a brand, GVDV. No tape. Oh, that's funky looking. That's funky looking. So this is the Scorpio one. And my fiance thought it was hilarious because while I don't believe in this kind of stuff, and I usually give a lot of crap to people that do, she thought it was really funny that majority of the coloring here is like this teal and blue colorway with accents of gold, and teal has always been my favorite color naturally. It was a weird thing. This is comprised all of steel. I'm assuming it's honestly a little brick for what it is, but the price on this thing, and we'll get the blade out in just a sec, $14.99. And during the recording of this video, there's a coupon for 20% off. So this thing was like $11 or $12. It wasn't really much. But it comes with a little pocket clip, which is cool because you don't see things this small with a pocket clip. And yeah, let's get that blade out. So a little front top flipper. Whew. That's cool. That felt nice. That felt nice and snappy. Plenty of access for that liner lock there. Wow, that is, geez, that's access if I've ever seen it. You know what? That's pretty freaking good. Yeah. Yep. This is gonna be another just fun little stocking stuffer. If you have or know somebody that likes to put crystals in their butt and, you know, believes in astrology and stuff like that, you know, this would be a pretty cool little gift for that. Of course, I'm joking. I have to. It's their hippie shit, you know? People that like this kind of stuff. Me personally, not really my thing. This isn't like anything else I've shown on the channel, but it was so freaking cheap. I couldn't say no to it. It has actual, you know, knife blade material on the budget side, of course. And they even, during the sharpening from the factory, they even nicked right there. And on that side, not a big deal. Like, I'm not expecting super crazy high fit and finishing tolerances and materials and all that kind of stuff. But this is just a little fun thing. You know what? I'm looking at this pocket clip here too. Let me go ahead and just slide it into the pocket. I really should get like a little tester swatch piece of material that has a pocket to share with you guys. But yeah, that's nice. And you know what? It's getting it out of the pocket feels a lot better than putting it in the pocket because it is a little tight. I mean, there's plenty of room, even though the clip isn't reversible but it's inset. The screws, which look to be like T6s, as well as the body, T8 for the pivot just on the one side. the screws don't really get in the way, so it's not a big deal. But I was gonna say that this thing is so just like thick and chunky that when you go to kind of dig your thumb into your pocket, you kind of pull it out just like that, right? And even still, I mean, it's a little awkward. It's a tiny thing. It really is. Let's get the weight on this. We'll test the factory edge. I'm not expecting anything crazy, but I am expecting this thing to weigh a couple pounds at least. All right, 3 ounces for the size of this knife. Yeah, so I mean, it's a pretty heavy little brick item, but it's a gimmicky thing, and it's fun too. Let me get a little piece of paper. Oh, you know what? I got some right here. Is it just one piece? No, this is 2 pieces. Cool. Okay, so obviously this is gonna be for light duty tests. Side to side, yeah, there's some movement there. Up or down, rock solid. That's cool. There are bearings in here. I believe they are steel bearings. So that's funny that, you know, they even have actual bearings. I wasn't expecting much from this. I mean, this is a, you know, what would be a $12 to $15 item. So, all right. Couple passes on a strop, and it would definitely get it a little bit more refined feeling. For what it is, this is more for like little utility tasks, for like little score cuts. This would be, again, an amazing stocking stuffer knife. I don't know if your family traditionally opens the stockings first, and you know, this may be one of the items that they pull out. This would be awesome to be like somebody's first little, you know, small utility blade to be getting into their Christmas packages. So this is nice. This is definitely nice. It doesn't really take much smarts to operate this thing. It seems very simple, very user friendly. The blade weighs absolutely nothing, so even if it does swing down just like that, it will not do any damage. So that's pretty cool. There it is. Yeah, you can see the lockup right there. It looks pretty darn solid to me. And yeah, that's about it. Let's do a little close up before we move on to the next package. Just take a look at that. So not my style, not something I would typically get, but it was so freaking dirt cheap. I couldn't say no to picking it up. And it's a fun little gimmicky thing. It's cool. I like it. So there's that. Alrighty, last one, and I don't have the highest hopes for this. You know what? We could use this little guy. Let's see how well it is at Amazon package. Check that out. That did better than the Manix. Not really, but I mean, hey, package opener. That's what it's for, really. This is going to be my first knife from Flisa, whatever, however you'd like to pronounce it. There's giant stickers, tape. Oh, let's use this little dude. Let's get this open, and there you go. Yeah. So I've seen this brand and other models within the brand by many other reviewers, but this is one that seems like a relatively new one, or just so damn boring that nobody really thought it was worth checking out. But what's incredible about this is the price, and from the specs that I was reading, it seems like this is going to be a ultra budget full-size knife that is sub $20, which is absolutely impressive. Of course, let me pull up the page real quick just for pricing, because that's really what we're here for. Let's see, $12.99 for this version and a OD green version. There is a black G10 and a pink G10 for $15.99. I don't know why there's a difference in price for the different colors. There shouldn't be. It's kind of stupid, but I mean, still, it's just a couple dollars. So definitely, at the very least, it's a $16 knife. I'm not expecting much, but from what I've been seeing of the other things that they've produced, they've done some like crossbar lock style stuff, and I've been watching some videos, and it seemed like it was something worth picking up. And sub $20, this is again another, why the hell, why not knife. Ow, there goes my index finger. All right, lockup is very solid. The D10 is going to take a second to break in. There are bearings in here. I don't know if they're steel or ceramic. I doubt it. You know what? That looks to be a ceramic D10 ball, actually. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's not too bad, actually. It's, again, a super ultra generic, just, maybe, you know what? I don't know if I would call this full size, actually. This is, we're going to say medium. This is a medium knife. We'll take the weight. We will check the factory edge. And just a couple little, I'm just trying to get a feel for this thing. That D10 is super, super strong, and the way that the flipper tab is shaped, it makes it very uncomfortable for right now. That could definitely change. I'll check that out. There's actually garaged stops, so there's no visible stop pin. That's cool. You don't really see that anywhere near this price. That's neat. Just fold over steel pocket clip, and that looks like it's gonna be a little tight for thicker pant material. Let me try it out. Well, you know what? No, I clearly have no idea what I'm talking about. It's fine in and out of the pocket. Looks to be pretty darn centered. Yikes. There's a good bit of movement there. Definitely. That might get a little bit better after use. Maybe I got to take it apart and clean it, possibly. That's been a thing. I've had similar experiences with multi-$100 knives that, came similar to that. But, All right. So you have just tan G10, looks like T6 for the clip screws and body screws. We can go ahead and just check that real quick. Those clip screws, for whatever reason, look a little bigger than a T6. No, this is a T8 bit, so T8 on the one side, the left side, it's a non-reversible clip, unfortunately. Sitting on the actual G10. But yeah, so those are all T6 for the body screws and clip, and then T8 for the pivot. I would assume that it's captured, possibly. I could be wrong. Hey, it is. There is a D-shaped or captured pivot, and I know this because I can't turn it completely all the way one way, but I can go ahead and start to unscrew it, essentially. Let's check out side to side. Pretty solid. I did snug it up just right now. Up or down, I gotta muscle it to feel it, but that's honestly not that bad. We can go ahead and spine whack this too. Hold it back here. Yeah, that's solid. That's good. Made a little bit of lock stick there, but nothing crazy. It's still breaking in. Yeah, I didn't really know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting much, but you know what? It's a nice shape. I think anybody could use this as a absolute last ditch budget beater knife. And it's in D2. So check out that sharpening control and punch grind there. A little bit of smile already. Yeah, me personally, I would have had that a little bit wider right there. You could see how it kind of curves right there. So after a sharpening or two, that's just going to get wider and wider. You could go ahead and just scoop out more of that area, just so that way, if you really wanted to, you can rest your finger on the flipper tab and for it to not bite into you. That's something that I'd probably do, honestly. Relatively thin stock, actually. It's a little bit thinner than, you know, an average knife. And let's take the weight on this. I didn't do that yet, did I? Nope. So yeah, weight, factory edge. We can do a couple little size comparisons. You do have steel liners, of course. A kind of jimped, actually feels pretty nice. G10 backspacer with a little lanyard hole right there sticking out. 3.8. Not bad, not bad at all. And it's, again, like this thing really does weigh a lot for what it is. I mean, this is essentially a medium, almost what some people would consider a full-size knife. And this little dude right here, I mean, so it weighs a good bit. Let's get a piece of paper. Like, keep falling off of that. And this might just be my unit. D10s will most likely vary. I don't expect the quality control to be, you know, super consistent. Yeah, you know what? That's a really good working edge. This is essentially what Chris Reeve has on their multi-$100 US, highly sought after knives. This is a very clean edge. So it's a clean working edge. But after a couple passes on a strop, I'm sure this thing would pop hairs, just as, you know, Chris Reeves would do as well. But yeah, honestly, that's not too bad, not too bad. I've experienced better, but even still, this is a good bit of materials overall. The fit and finish, it leaves a good bit to be desired, but again, this is, you know, around a $15, $16 knife. It's very sterile for the most part. There's nothing really crazy going on. Right there's printed laser etched right there. The clip FLISA, and then D2 right there, the blade steel stamp. Let's do a couple little size comparisons. And I'm actually gonna take this to work tomorrow and like mess around with it. See if it'll smoothen out. Let's do some larger ones. This is the WE Praxis. The beautiful PM2 from Spyderco. So yeah, it's actually a lot more compact. What else we got? What else? Vision FG by Civivi, and the Vision FG is a hair bit longer overall, but not by much. Handle room is going to be quite similar. What else? What else? Got the Elementum Warney. So yeah, I mean, the FLISA is actually, I don't know, maybe a whole inch longer. What else do I have that is similar? Let me see. I got this Tucson right here. This is a TS 298. It's a little bit longer. The Tucson's a little bit longer. See another little budget knife. What do we got here? This guy, the Porcupine. It's gotta be. Oh, you know what? Even the Porcupine is a little bit longer overall, but not that much. Yeah, so that's probably a good bit of little comparisons right there. All right, cool. Well, that's pretty much it. All three of these items will be listed down below. I can definitely say quite confidently that these two items could be just super easily recommendable for stocking stuffers. Just go get it. Just go get it, throw it into somebody's stocking. I'm sure they're gonna be like, what the hell is this? And actually get a good laugh out of it and actually use it. The FLISA knife here, I mean, you could take your chance on it. It feels relatively rough around the edges, but again, this is a sub $20 budget knife. It's just a working beater knife. That's all it is. That as well could be a stocking stuffer. So that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of mine. If you guys are subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate all your patience and support. Of course, if you are not subscribed, consider subscribing because I have plenty more videos and content coming you guys this way. And with that being said, have a wonderful rest of your day.